Well, shalom, shalom. I'm Barbara, and I'm always short and sweet. Valentine's Day, the great cover-up. Has there been a major cover-up by the Roman Church? Well, Lupercalia was a bloody, violent, and sexually charged celebration awash with animal sacrifice, random matchmaking, and coupling in the hopes of warding off evil spirits and infertility. And that's all from History.com. Here's something from Britannica. The original Be My Valentines. The holiday has its origins in the Roman festival of Lupercalia, held in mid-February. The festival, which celebrated the coming of spring, included fertility rites and the pairing off of women with men by lottery. This pairing off of women with men by lottery was the original Be My Valentine. Was this romantic, to pull a name out of a hat for an intimate evening? Of course, little is written of the obvious repercussions of such an evening of debauchery. And one can only wonder how many lives of young women were drastically altered based solely on who drew their name. And this was way before Messiah, about 600 years before he was here on earth. So a pagan Roman festival, Lupercalia, celebrated from February 13 to 15. Lupercus is a pagan Roman god, and Lupercus was an ancient Roman fertility and pastoral god, and he was honored during the festival of Lupercalia. He was half man and half goat, and he was known also as Pan. And Pan is also known as Satan. So what was the Lupercalia festival all about? Well, it begins, of course, by sacrificial rituals performed by a group of priests known as the Luperca, who gathered at the sacred cave of Lupercal on the Palatine Hill where Rome was supposedly born. And a Luperca priest was presided over the fertility festival of Lupercalia, involving sacrifices, ritual laughter, and running through the streets, striking people, especially women, with strips of animal hide to promote fertility and purification. Valentine's Day Christianized. Lupercalia was outlawed by Pope Gallius in 496 AD. And in 496 AD, the same year, he instituted Valentine's Day. Pope Gallius declared February 14 a holy day in honor of Saint Valentine instead of the pagan god Lupercalia. Well, Pope Gallius just happened to choose a saint that allegedly was beheaded right in the middle of Lupercalia on February 14. So it seems like a perfect replacement to distract the carnal Christians of Rome. So Saint Valentine, or he was also known as Valentinus, was beheaded on February 14. So as with most non-biblical customs found in the church today, Lupercalia was simply given a Christian-sounding name and adopted into the Universal Catholic Church. Love. Well, Valentine's Day is not a day which honors love. It does not honor women, nor does it promote healthy relationships. The pagan roots of Valentine's are in honor of the Roman god Lupercus and the pagan festival Lupercalia. Should we as Christians celebrate Valentine's Day? I hope you'll go watch my playlist about holidays, pagan holidays. I have Valentine's. Is Valentine's Day a pagan holiday? Is Cupid a pagan god of Valentine's Day, about pagan gods of fertility? Nimrod and Cupid, why do they both have bow and arrows? And why do you celebrate Valentine's Day? Did you know it's in honor of pagan gods? Deuteronomy 12:30 warns against inquiring about the worship practices of other nations' gods after Israel enters Canaan, saying, "Do not inquire about their gods, saying, 'How do these nations serve their gods? I will do likewise.'" So he warns against the pagan gods. So please like if this is a blessing to you and share it with your friends that love Yeshua. And remember, Revelation 18:4 says, "Come out of her, my people, lest you partake in her sins and share of her plagues." And remember, I'm short and sweet, and I'll see you next time, Yah willing.